We're going to Phoenix, and we're going to the road course. Those who have been longtime viewers of the channel know exactly what happened to me last time we were here. Needless to say, I think we might be screwed. Yeah, that's it. That right there. That's the quotable part of today's episode. We might be screwed. That's pretty much it. I have no other words. I'll see you guys in Phoenix. All right. We're qualifying here at this lovely place, Phoenix. I mean, last time we came here, we lost an engine, and ultimately it was just a long thread of issues for Honda in their first season. This season, I come back here looking to get vengeance for that horrendous showing. You know what I'm saying? P15 right now for qualifying doesn't actually seem that bad. Definitely didn't have a great start to the lap. I feel like this one will be much better as we get into the corner. Oh yeah, that was so much better. That actually felt better. Get the brakes down, get the brakes down, get it woed up. I went all the way down to first gear because I panicked. You guys know what my issue is with that corner. Scrape the wall, no big deal.
We'll start in the top half of the field. Not too bad.
Well, whatever.
MRN is at the Phoenix International Raceway for today's NASCAR road course race. What do you think will be the key in today's race, Barney?
This is already referred to as the world's fastest one-mile track. I can't wait to see what the infield course has in store for these guys. Look for a little bumping out there through the corners, but these guys got to take care of their cars too. That's the key.
The 53 car is currently at the top of the points list.
You know, I'll tell you, consistency is the key to the NASCAR Winston Cup Championship. If he can remain focused on that, he has a good shot at winning.
Green flag is out, and I'm right behind my teammate Jimmy. I had to make sure I literally pumped the accelerator because I didn't want to run over Jimmy here because I felt like we had a better run. But we'll have to see what happens as the race goes on. If my camera is glitching, I have no idea how to fix that. I'm trying to diagnose what the issue is, but lately it's just been having this problem. So if my camera ever glitches or hitches and is obvious, that's the reason. So 54 laps around probably one of the fastest road courses we'll actually see on the circuit. I mean, it doesn't even feel like a real road course because we got so many lefts and rights. But Clint Boyer is leading the first lap over Greg Biffle, Tony Stewart, Matt Kenseth, Dale Jr. I got David Reagan pressurizing me from behind. And it is true, by the way, the further up the order you get, the faster the cars are because I'm not really keeping up with some of these guys. Got Denny Hamlin trying to send it on me, though. Feels like I'm holding him up here on lap 2. I don't know if he understands, but you don't win immediately like that. Hold on. I need to make sure that I'm monitoring things properly here. All right. I had to make sure that my microphone was actually still being monitored. I have a bad habit of doing that lately. There have been some videos where I've tried to record and I didn't unpause my microphone, and I wouldn't know because I accidentally covered my recording software, which would tell me. But Denny Hamlin has already made his first move, and you know what? Fair play to him. He got me good, and I'm just gonna get him back at some point today. Definitely am using the D-Spec motor, but definitely also feel like the car doesn't have the same level of get up and go as it did at, say, like Pocono. Car did not like that hop that I did. But Joe's up here in 15th. I see him in my rearview mirror and on the little icon. And it looks like Joe got some speed today. Yellow's out. Okay, Joe. Thanks for the send. Joe licked the stamp and sent it on me. I don't know whether to be impressed or disappointed.
35-38. Awesome lap.
My bad, Joe. You got it. And Boris said, looks like he cuts down a right front tire. Or right rear? The whole right side of his car looks low. I'm not even lying, but he looks like he lost a tire going in turn 1. Hopefully he's okay. Looks like everybody got around him really well. So 7 laps in, I was losing ground. I think I'm gonna pit. And it looks like the rest of the field is pitting too, so this is actually a good idea. I'm gonna tell my crew not to repair any damage. I don't think we have any, but that timer says 16 seconds flat for a pit stop. If it's not 16 seconds flat, Billy Joe Ray Bob is going to be told, or he's going to be forced to do push-ups next race. He's going to be told to do the push-ups before the next race. I don't care if he's tired. Jeff Burton has a Bluetooth pit stop, and it looks like I also get a Bluetooth pit stop today. 4 tires and fuel. Even Kevin Harvick's got the Bluetooth pit stop. Look at that. Look at the Bluetooth pit stop, y'all. And now the car shows up. This is the only reason why Billy Joe Ray Bob will not be doing any push-ups. Is because in fact, we just set the record. 6.7 second pit stop, guys.
Those cars up front didn't pit.
And we gained 7 spots with that. NASCAR and their glitches. I can't even be mad at it. Yellow's out again.
67, 51.
And in case y'all are wondering where Jimmy is, he's down in 34th. Because as you guys are very well aware of, Digicam Creeper's pit crew can't seem to get the dang car pitted correctly. I feel like Jimmy has lost more spots based on pit stops alone than anything else this season.
36.
Car damage, wrecks, all that. I feel like pit road has been his biggest issue. But the next caution was because the 2 car of Kurt Busch looks like he lost a pair of right side tires and then gets hit by a few other drivers. I'm beginning to think, guys. Actually, I'm going to hold on to that thought. I'm going to hold my thought until the next caution, if there is one. I'm going to hold my thought. But I know you guys are thinking the same thing. Me and Clint Boyer are tied in the standings right now based on where we're running. Clint Boyer is 4th. I am 8th. And Clint Boyer has led laps.
67, 39.
Yellow is out again.
The race leader's got 3 seconds on you.
So this is the 82 car. It's like he blew a rear tire. And then Kurt Busch had nowhere to go. Go back for Kurt Busch. Look at Kurt Busch. Everything's fine. And then he comes to a stop as the 82 car is just like lackadaisically spinning. But is it safe to say that Goodyear may have an issue today? Because there's been an awful lot of right side tires leaving cars going into the pit or into the outside wall. Y'all thinking the same thing, right? This is making me nervous. I don't know if you guys are nervous. I'm nervous. The green flag is out.
62, 5.
Keep digging. We still need to pick up about 8 seconds on the leader. Easy now. Gonna need some of that grip later.
Hold it steady. 3 wide. Nothing damaged. Keep digging, buddy. Still beside you.
I didn't mean to get into Kurt Busch, but there's a curbing over there in that very specific corner.
Don't worry
And
about
if you
luck.
touch the
He's real
curb,
nice today.
it's going to send you sideways.
Part of your left.
Oh, shout out to Kenny Wallace for just moving over for me. I appreciate you, Kenny. Thank you.
36, 50.
Keep running that line. That lap was fast.
So I made it through a bulk of the slower cars. Can't really call the 82, the 83, or the 84 slow. I mean, they got good cars under them. They're just not driving that well here today, probably because of the road course itself.
There's a guy on your right. Way to get around him, buddy.
Thank you, Ricky Rudd, for moving over.
You're clear.
So I've got about 7 laps newer on the tires compared to the rest of the field. Because we all pit on like lap 7. And I pit again on like lap 14-ish. So we should, in theory, all be somewhat together. but I have the lap advantage on tire and fuel as Tony Stewart leads over Jeff Gordon.
On your right. Clear all around.
Yellow is out. Jimmy is fine. I think he's in 12th right now. And there's an accident on the front stretch, allegedly. As it's the 18 of JJ Yaley. And is his car leaning to on the right side a little bit? Hard to tell from that camera angle. I don't know. That is an impossible thing to tell. I will be bringing it down pit road this time. Since the field started pitting, I want to make sure that I'm at least back on schedule with some of these guys. So we'll bring it down this time. It's a little early, I know, but I don't want to get caught being too far behind them. So I'll bring it down pit road this time. I don't know what that meant for the 18. That one was a little weird. I've never seen that before. He just pulled over, I guess. So we've seen cars hit the wall. They've blown tires. We've got people apparently just losing something. I don't know what the 18 car was. I don't know what JJ Yaley lost tonight. Look at the Bluetooth pit stop, y'all. Our pit crew is awesome today. We are magically changing tires in the way of Bluetooth. Never knew that was a thing, guys. Never knew. 4 tires of fuel is done. We were in, and now we're out.
We got some cars who didn't.
We're behind Jimmy.
Watch for traffic to stack up behind them.
And there are 9 cars that have not come down pit road. Tony Stewart, Joe Agee, Steven W1323, and me and Jimmy are near each other.
65-32. Number 21 wants to get by you.
He's not racing you as hard as he could.
I didn't expect Jimmy to race me hard at all. Holy crap, did y'all see that move he made? He passed 2 people.
The 41 car is still there. Good pass.
Well,
Easy on the bumping, buddy.
gonna have a nice conversation with Jimmy after this.
All clear, buddy.
I got on the brakes. Car didn't brake. Or said enters pit road.
38-35.
Whoa, that was a quick lap. We've got some work left. The leader has about a 9-second lead on us.
I'm not saying that Jimmy is mad at me, but Jimmy kind of mad at me.
Got one on your right.
Take it easy out there.
Also, congratulations to Joe Agee for leading a lap this season, which means that Joe has officially put himself in the lap champions book,
On your right.
at least for this season. I have no idea why we checked up so bad.
You usually see him block here.
I don't know why we checked up so bad, guys. I do not know.
36-32.
That one was quick. Let's do it again.
But it looks like someone had an issue. David Reagan. It was like he lost a tire. Yeah. Hey, Goodyear. I got some questions about your tires as a team owner. I'm not pleased. I'm not pleased. I am ahead in the standings again over Clint Boyer, who is 9th, but because I'm 14th and he's 9th and has not led the most laps, he's behind again. I don't know where Denny Hamlin was going or thought he was going,
Got one on your right.
but he just ran into Casey Mears, and he's going to try to lick the stamp and send it.
Number 25 is the one that hit you.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
The 25 car is still there. Be patient. Number 25 is going for the block. Clear.
Look, I know Casey Mears was slow because he didn't have,
52.
better tires than us, Denny.
Laps left.
But this is no reason why you should treat him like Ty Gibbs, okay?
Okay, we're clear. There's a guy on your right. The 25 car is going to make it hard for you to get around
The
him.
99 car running into me now.
He's not too happy with you.
Clear all around.
The caution flag waves. The yellow is out for a problem out on the racetrack. Tough break out there. Now the field race back to the start-finish line. Badly
Personally, I don't want to pit,
37, 40.
but we have 20 laps left in the race. I personally feel like a pit stop now. Where was Bobby Labonte going? There's a car there, Bobby. All right. Personally, I don't want to pit, but I am going to pit because I feel like, hear me out, we can make it to the end of this race. Because if I figure this correctly, the field went about 14-ish laps before they started trying to make green flag pit stops. We have a lot of cautions. I haven't seen halfway on fuel once this race. I pit now. Hope there's a couple of cautions, or throughout the race. These guys come down pit road. We drive off into the sunset with the win. That's my hope. That or Goodyear and our tires could fail. And then I'm going to lose out on winning this race because my Goodyear tire decided to just go pop like everybody else's. I don't know what the hell happened to Bobby Labonte, by the way. I don't know if that was
Looks like we were the only car on pit road during that.
I don't know if that was a blown tire or a lack thereof of brakes. But he's still on track, and he's behind me now. We also got several cars a lap down. And yellow is out again. Juan Pablo Montoya is the culprit. And it looks like he's had an issue with the tire.
Come on, buddy. We're 6 seconds back. Let's get up there.
Okay. And he got ran over by the one car. Got it. Okay.
Watch those cars behind you. They just pitted, and they're going to be fast.
Well, damn. Damn. Well, my plan is up in smokes. I'm going to let the 60 car go so I can get a better entry. I don't want to be the guy that denies Joe a win because if you guys don't know, Joe hasn't won a race yet this season. Steven has won all the races out of the fantasy drivers. But I don't know, man. Is Steven send the... Steven sent it. Steven was in third. That man passed 2 cars to get behind me.
36, 3.
Nah. The 56 and the 22 are on a different level today. And this caution is courtesy of the 84 car. Looks like he lost a tire because I don't know if y'all noticed. He went straight. Did he have that new hydraulic system? Just look at him. He's up in the air. That's weird. All right. That's fine. Look, we're fine. We are fine. It's no big deal. I'm the leader. We're getting 5 bonus points. And the more cautions that we have, the better. Oh, wait. We have no cars on the inside. Oh, man.
68, 36.
I don't want to have to say this, but Steven, Joe, and I, we're going to be friends, but it's about to be a knockdown dogfight between all of us.
Hey, be careful. I think he's starting to warm up to us.
I pushed Steven wide. I'm sorry, Steven. I know you're going to say something about that in the comments one day, whenever you get caught up on the whole entire series. But it's a battle. It's a battle. We'll shake hands after. As it looks like the one car is now a culprit of this issue. Yeah, I'm thinking it's tires this time, guys. It's got to be right side tires. Right side tires are causing issues for some of the drivers. They must be running over gravel or something. I don't know. I can't explain that. But it looks like something else is happening to the cars. Okay. I'm nervous. I'm scared. Brad Keselowski's a lap down. And we've got 3 to go. three laps to go. And Joe just makes the move on the outside.
You're clear.
Don't dive. Got to bring the car home in one piece.
Settle down.
Run them wide if you're next to him. Not before or after.
They're all around.
Martin Truex Jr. is pushing hard because you guys remember he won the Daytona 500 last season. Hasn't been back to victory lane yet this season. Got lots of storylines, but I think with Martin Truex Jr. running into my rear bumper the way he did, I'm not catching Joe and Steven. I'm not trying to be that guy. I'm not trying to give them the win here. They're actually pulling on me. I think because they do have that tire advantage as well, even with all the cautions.
I'd like to see him stay back there.
And that's it. Race is over. Race over. Someone wrecked. Nothing I can do. And it's the 26 car. And he just goes straight on. Yo, was that a brake failure? That had to have been a brake failure. I have never seen that before. I'm not gonna pit, but I guess the winner of this race is Joe.
Third place. That aboard.
Joe wins this race. Not bad for a first win.
Lots of caution laps were run in this race.
Yeah, I'm sure the drivers would have rather seen more green flag laps, especially the guys who ran out front most of the race.
The 53 car probably won't be hanging out after the race with the 25 car.
That certainly looks that way. I'm not sure who started everything, but it should be fun to watch over the next couple of races to see what develops.
Until next time, everybody, this is Joe Moore along with Barney Hall saying thank you for joining us for today's NASCAR Winston Cup race.
I mean, don't get me wrong. I'm actually glad for Joe because it looks like he actually earned it. 15 laps in the lead. Yeah. There is no real denying that Joe earned that race win. Tony Stewart had an issue, lost a tire. We had 10 cautions for 29 laps. That's more cautions than I ever anticipated having at this track. And I guess we came home with a car in one piece because we still brought home a top 5 even after having some of the issues that we had. And by issues, I mean some of the people I ran into. I'll make sure I make my apologies to the guys that I need to make apologies to. Down the order now. Joe wins, Steven second. I didn't think I would ever say that. They didn't have any of that performance when they were on my team, except for Steven winning. Joe always had some kind of issue happen or his crew let him down. I finished third, Jimmy Johnson fourth, Martin Truex Jr. fifth, Tony Stewart, Greg Biffle, Jeff Gordon, Jeff Burton, and Kyle Busch are your top 10. Kyle Busch has been struggling all season, and for him to finish in the top 10 is impressive. Denny Hamlin, Carl Edwards, Clint Boyer down in 13th, Kevin Harvick, Matt Kenseth, Dale Jr., Robbie Gordon, Kurt Busch, Elliott Sadler, Casey Kane for your top 20. We had 6 lead changes between 4 leaders? How many leaders did we have? 4, 5. We had 5 leaders, 6 lead changes. I feel like there should have been more, but I'm also glad that there weren't more because I probably would have lost my mind. Justin Labonte, Scott Speed, Dennis Setzer, Eric McClure, Ricky Rudd, Boris Ed, Ryan Newman, Casey Mears, Jamie McMurray, round out your bottom 35 or bottom 8. Brad Keselowski did have that issue and somehow was able to get back up to 31st. Yeah, I don't know what to make of this race. I'm gonna leave it up to you guys in the comments. What do y'all make of the race? Let's head back to Atlanta. At least I survived. All right, so we're just gonna go right into the meat of all this. The point standings, because that's what I know you guys like. We are leading over Clint Boyer. Looks like we did extend our lead back out a little bit, which is great, all things considered, because we dang sure almost lost that. By the way, Jamie McMurray's made $3.01 million this season, mainly because he finished first in the Daytona 500, and he's 33rd in points. Jamie McMurray, the Daytona 500 winner this season. Anyways, I'm first in points over Clint Boyer, Matt Kenseth, Tony Stewart, and Dale Jr. are your top 5. Greg Biffle, Jeff Gordon, Kurt Busch, Jeff Burton, Labani, and by 2 points now over Jimmy Johnson. Jimmy is actually about to get back into the top 10. That's scary to think about, by the way. We've got a couple of Evernham Motorsports drivers hanging out in the top 15. That's good. David Reagan, Denny Hamlin, 16th in the standings. Robbie Gordon. A little bit further down, we've got Scott Speed down in 25th. Stevens, good finish, finishing second, is now up to 27th. Joe's win propels him to 34th, but that's still not great enough because he's got a long way to go in the standings. Kyle Busch is now up to 35th. Brian Vickers is now in 36th, just over Brad Keselowski. So you can see the bottom of the standings is shifting a little bit, but not too much. Really happy though for Joe, man. Like, man, that's crazy. But with Joe's win, does that mean we get more drivers here that lead some laps? Joe's led 19, so no, he led earlier this season, but he did move up in the standings. Okay, so we still got 40. I was wrong. I thought Joe for the first time this season led a lap. My bad. I was wrong. Engine wise, that D-Spec motor is still doing pretty good, putting in the bee's knees, putting in the hard work for us. But we are now about to head to a speedway, and then I think there's another road course right after this. Oh, we got 5 races left until the chassis tire wear comes in that we've been looking for, because we've been looking for tire wear for a while. Now, we've got some questions to ask. Goodyear, what the heck was wrong with the tire this time, and how can we avoid having that issue next time? Secondly, are we going to have that issue in Indianapolis? Because if we are, I want to know. I don't want us to have to deal with so many cautions this time or in the next race. Because I mean, cautions are fine. It kept our car clean. But I definitely feel like it robbed us of a potentially good finish on pit strategy. And of course, some of the mechanical failures were also weird. So we got Brickyard, then we go to Rockingham, then it's New York, Texas, and then Martinsville, all the way down to Michigan and so forth and so on. So we do have a road course coming up in about 2 races time, actually. Now that I'm sitting here looking at that, if we have another road course in 2 races, yeah, Speedway, and then road course. I think you guys know what I'm about to do with that engine, huh? We're gonna go ahead and chuck it in for a repair because that's all we're allowed to do. And we'll repair that motor. And that means that we're still overhauling our Speedway chassis, which means we'll be going with a generic chassis this time, as well as a generic body, which is probably not a good thing. Actually, if we have tire gate at Indianapolis this time, that's going to be as lore accurate as possible. Well, we got our work cut out for us. This race was a caution fest, and I had nothing. Well, okay, I had nothing to do with it. Yet again. Does this mean that I'm finally doing something right in my life? I'll see you guys in the next episode. Indianapolis is next. I'm hoping that Indianapolis goes pretty clear for everybody. And if not, well, it's going to be tire gate all over again. I'm looking at you, Goodyear. If you like today's video, hit that like and subscribe button. Make sure you tell your friends. Join the channel membership. You can see episodes early and in advance of before they come out to the public. No pressure. Up to you. $9.99 gets you access to videos before they go live to everybody else. See you guys in the next episode. Be easy, everybody.